Hi, okay, this is Janae. I'm going to move my camera just a little bit closer to my work here. Move in there. Great. I'm going to color our black cat today, and I wanted to just give you a tip. First of all, working in my new Scribbles That Matter. Is it an A6? I always forget what size this is. But yeah, I think it's an A6, B6. Terrible. Anyway, I use color pencils throughout, and sometimes when you're coloring on one page, the pencil you laid down on the page before acts as carbon paper and will transfer some of your color pencil to the other page. So I just take a piece of typing paper like this. I'm going to be coloring here, so I don't want to cover that, but I'm going to go down 2 pages. Pardon me. I'm going to slide that paper in like that, over like that, and then that page folds down. So if any pencil transfers, it'll just transfer over to my scrap paper, and it still makes a nice smooth surface to work on. So I'm just going to give you that tip, and pardon me for a minute. Alright, so now here's our black cat. This was a stencil that we retired in 2017 after the Halloween season, but we are bringing it back for this season, and I wanted to show you how I would color it. There's a couple of elements that I want to add. You can do just the cat if you want to, but I do want to put the little witch's hat on him. So I'm just going to lightly, if I could find my light little beige pencil. I'll take this gray. I'm going to just lightly trace his head in the circular lines, and I'll do his ears for right now, and I'll go ahead and do his eyes as well because that'll help me line the stencil up after I reapply it. So now I've got just his little face looking at me there, and I'm going to put that hat on. Now if this hat were actually sitting on him in reality, I'm going to cover that ear a little bit right there. This corner here and this corner here would actually be resting on his head. And so we're just going to actually give ourselves just a little bit of room, but that's how to properly position a hat when you're doing our snowman or a Santa or like a witch like this. You want these 2 corners here to actually be resting on his head. So that'll help you place it. Now you can put it straight up and down if you wanted to. Just make sure those 2 corners are nearly resting on that circle. But I want him to be kind of dapper looking, so I'm just going to go like this. And I do give a little cushion, like maybe 1/8 of an inch, and probably no more than that, maybe even less. And now I'm going to just sketch in where that hat is going to go. Like that. And then you could move it away. And then what I would do is I would take an eraser and I would erase all of the portion that I don't want in there as much as I can. With color pencils, if you used a lead pencil, it would have been easier to erase. Color pencils, it'll be a little bit there, but this is going to be a black hat, so we'll, or maybe we'll make the hat purple. I think we make it purple. And I've softened it quite a bit. So that's how that would work. And now you can go ahead and trace the rest of your cat. And now I'm going to go with a more intense gray. There, like that. I'm going to bring his long neck up to his head there. And his ears should touch his head. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello. Do you want to come downstairs?
Yeah. Okay.
I got a scraper.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, I'm back. Took a little break there. And so I don't know where I left off, but I'm going to go ahead and put in the eyes for the cat. And I can see pretty much where it is through the stencil. And so I'm just going to put in, I think we'll put in orange for the center of those eyes. And I didn't draw, of course, where the hat is going to go. So go ahead and color those in. Like that. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and shade in part of the cat's head. And I'm just using a very dark gray. I'm not even using a black. Alright, this cat has a collar that we can add to him. And I'm going to go ahead and draw that on right now. I think I'm going to make that sort of a purpley color.